Hey YouTube, it's me again, the mystery woman. I want to remain a mystery, but there is so much of the mystery that I want you all to know about. I hate in front of a camera. So if you see me turn this way, it's because I'd like to remain, what would you say, a mystery. Let's put it that way. I gotta get used to, being around people. That's my big scary right there, because it is for a whole lot of reasons. Call me crazy, but basically, I just don't like being around people. I can talk to myself all goddamn day. Yes, I can. Kind of becomes me. I know I'm not crazy. I'm fucking smart as hell. Now, what you're seeing now is my house. I'm in my living room chilling, wondering like, okay, you on this motherfucker now. What the fuck you want to talk about? And the first thing I want to talk about is, number one, I am a writer, author, / film director. I have written my autobiography. I don't know if a lot of you remember the movie Precious. Well, my story is, I don't know, I guess everybody has their own story. That's how I can figure it, whether whose story is bad and whose story is good. My story is my story. And I've written my autobiography, like I say. I've written a series. I've written a play. I also try to sing. I used to really know how to sing when I was younger, but I'll get at that later on down the line. My name is Tally. I am 54 years old. There's a whole lot of stuff that I got to tell everybody, and that's the reason why my autobiography will be called Secrets to My Past. Everybody got secrets. Everybody got skeletons. Nobody can judge nobody. Everybody is everybody. How you were raised is how you were raised. He, she, we, everybody got a different story. Some may be a little more intense than the next. But, fuck, the world likes intensity anyway, so it's crazy, it's bizarre, but that's what it's turning into. But hey, it is what it is, but fuck all that. I'm about to get down into my story from me as a child all the way up to the age I am now. I know for a fact when you see me, you're not going to believe my age. You're not going to believe me. I'm from New York. I was born in upstate Beacon, New York. I always, was a weird kid coming up. Always was different, always was separate. But then your upbringing is how you are going to come. You watch that. You watch your upbringing. You watch your parents. You watch your sisters. You watch your brothers. You watch your whole generation, and you're in there, thrown in there somewhere, and just be pulled left, right when you're 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and 9 and 10 and 11 and 12. times like that for a child, especially a female, needs to be paid more attention to as far as the mothers with the daughters. If your child says that there's something going on in their lives that they are scared to talk to you as a mother about, no, don't ever let it be that way. Your mother should be your best friend. Your daughter and your mother. Yes, we all know your mom. But sometimes it's good to be mom, sister, brother, homie. So that makes a girl feel more comfortable to open up what's really going on in her life. A lot of us ain't do that growing up. A lot of us did not do that growing up. How you gonna listen to somebody when you ain't have nobody to listen to? You're being kicked around like a fucking stray cat with a boot, a Tim at that. Oh, by the way, y'all, I am from New York. I was born upstate New York, but I practically raised myself up in New York City. I lived in the Bronx. I done lived in Manhattan. I done lived in Spanish Harlem. I done lived in Coney Island, Long Island, Staten Island, Jersey. Straight New Yorker. The Bronx, I've been there forever. Been around billions of Puerto Ricans. So I'm used to the Puerto Rican, the white girl thing. I'll get into that story later on. But right now, I'm somewhere now where there's a whole lot of black people in one place. And that is another story too. So, as I go on, see, sometimes a person got to start all the way from when they're crawling, because now you are a child right now, like that, this baby right here. That's Greystone. Greystone is a child right now. Children know what they see and what they do and how they act and how they appear to act because they're looking at their parents. Family, oh my God. Family, I'm not even going, I'll get on the subject about family later on, but right now I don't want to give them no type of recognition, because they're the ones that's going to feel it, what they did to me. A lot of things that were done to me. You don't know a person until you know a person. Nobody would believe that today I am 54 years old. I am a virgin. I ain't never been with no woman. I ain't never been with no man. Besides what happened to me in my childhood, and that's another story, but that don't count. You can take me to the doctor, you can take me to the GYN. They will tell you, yeah, when I was young, of course, let me tell you something now, don't get it twisted. Hold up. Don't get it twisted. If ever I go a direction, it is definitely going to be a girl. It's not going to be a guy, so don't even think about it. But right now, I'm at the point in my life where I need to let the fuck everybody know how motherfucking crazy a nigga life could be, especially as a goddamn female. That shit ain't funny, my niggas. But as time progresses, I'm gonna keep on telling you my story. Keep on talking. please don't ask me, why don't you want to put your face in front of the camera? Because I'll tell you, I ain't gonna lie. If I get in front of 100 people, which is I have, I get so, like, tensed up, because the worst thing a person, like, such as myself, hates is no and to be rejected. Because when you've been rejected so much in your goddamn life, everything is scary to you now. Scary to talk about that shit, girl. You got to let that shit out, because if not, you're going to end up fucking crazy. Tell these motherfuckers out here what the fuck that a female can go through and come out like me. Don't get me wrong now. I'm fly as a motherfucker. I'm from New York now. I'm around the Puerto Ricans all the time, my nigga. I'm around them white folks. I'm a fly now. Don't get it twisted. But I know, I got my own unique style about myself, but I am still stuck in like a well. I'm almost out there, motherfucker. But I'm not pushing myself up hard enough, because I got to get out of that. I hate being around a bunch of people. I'm the type of person, like, if you seen, what that shit was, I'm high right now, but Paid in Full. I'm that nigga that go in the club. I don't want to be Mitch. I'm the back nigga in the back. Don't put no lights on me. I don't want to be known, seen. And it's because I'm always scared to be seen or heard. We don't want to hear that shit. A lot of people don't want to hear that shit, especially black folks. Boy, they don't want to hear nothing a nigga gotta say, but fuck that. I can talk to myself, and niggas can kick rocks, because I can tell a nigga what the fuck been going on really in my life. Now, I'm going to tell y'all something right now. I'm not going to play nobody's music, because I don't want nobody saying I'm, playing their music, and, I can't do that on YouTube. So I'm just going to tell you that, you see here, I am a worker here. I have so much work. I'm a hell of a writer. I love to write. I got a whole lot of things that's going on in my life. And boy, you niggas can write and talk about all the pain. So that is definitely, what it is time for me to start doing. Talking about what the fuck going on right here. This is, like I say, this is my autobiography. And I will tell you, when I wrote it. And a lot of work that I've done, a lot of work that I've had, a lot of stuff that I've done, throughout my lifetime. I never did anything about it. I like to do it. You ever throw something in your closet and, like, fuck that, it ain't gonna never happen, because my image was so low. I always kept a low self-image about everything, because I didn't have a positive attitude on everything in life, because I thought nobody gave a fuck. But one day, you're just sitting down, chilling, puffing. And, I'm a type of person, I'm a really, really, really hard thinker. I think so fucking hard that sometimes my brain will explode. But back then, I used to motherfucking think, and thought that I knew what the fuck I was doing. But a lot of times I was goddamn gullible, because I just wanted to be wanted by people and just be accepted by people for me. I am what I am. You don't know what the fuck I am. My mom, before she died, she said to me, Vern, I ain't want to talk to you all these years, because, you always looking the way you look. I'm like, ma'am, excuse me? I'm like, I don't get it. I'm like, I ain't seen you, like, you hopped all over America just to get away from me. And you telling me you didn't like being around me because of who I looked like? Are we related? I mean, do you hear yourself? That's another story. But like I say, everybody got their motherfucking stories. I got mine. And it is what it is. And everything I'm about to tell you, everything that I've been through, you're going to be like, damn, sister. Yeah, because I did it all. I've done it all. With the exceptions of I never got down, did on no hardcore drugs. And never did no shit like that. I ain't never did nothing beyond my point of fucking, like, anything I can handle, and that's weed. And hey, that is what it is. Been through a lot of shit. Coming up as a girl, the way I look, people look at you and you don't know what the fuck a person been through. You got to know a nigga's story before you be so judgmental. Always coming up, I think I was a pretty nice looking girl when I was a child because I had some nice, long, pretty, super thick hair. You know, pretty awesome hair that I was different, always being treated different. You know them type of kids that, okay, all y'all sleep in these luxurious rooms and like, I'm like, well, where I'm gonna sleep? Oh no, you gotta make your own room, boo. I'm like, well, what the fuck you mean I gotta make my own room? So, like, they don't want me sleeping in their rooms because they looking at me like I got a disease. And you know I can't sleep in the niggas' room because they brothers. So what the fuck? I'm gonna make mine. I've always been good at making forts and tree houses and in the woods and shit like that because I've always wanted to hide and play with my animals by my fucking self. There was my friend. So, made me a little spot in the closet. Yeah, it gets worse, but that's later. But you don't judge someone because of what they look like, especially a woman. A woman is a princess. A woman is a queen, regardless of what culture. Women are, you know, to me, the revolution of life. And I'm just saying that because I am a female. And you would look at me and say, really? Yeah, really. A lot of things that I went through that you would not fucking believe. But one thing to be grateful for, it's about to be a whole nother year. 19 to be exact. And I'm stepping into it again. So I made a vow to myself that 19, you're going to tell your story. 19, you're going to let everybody know who you were, what you've been through, what you experienced on your own as a female. Not a dude, a girl. This ain't easy. Females is very different from males. I don't give a fuck what you look like, my nigga. You a female. Girls. 2 slits and a 2 pits tits, nigga. They're different. I don't give a fuck who everybody want to be out here. It's strange, and we'll get into that too because it's almost over in a minute. You gotta let all that shit out. If you don't let it out, you're gonna end up in 2 places. In a mental institution, in jail. You might even end up hurting somebody. Nah, which is I ain't trying to do none of that bullshit. I'm not trying to do all that. I'm just trying to tell my story so the next female can say, damn, sister, Because I am a sister, y'all. I don't fuck what I look like. Don't try coming at me with all that other shit, though, because I ain't with that. I am what I am. I am what I am. I am my own special creation, and everybody has their own special creation. So, I'm going to pause that for a minute, and I'm going to get into some of the talented things that I got going on. So, give me a minute, mouth drier than a motherfucker, and I'm going to get back with you. Twin City, Sally, I'm ready to talk about it. I'm just saying, though. That's the word for me. I'm just saying, though. That's it. I'm just saying, though. And I'm just saying, though. It's the name and the picture of my life. I'll be back.